Calgary's Business, a time when we ask 5 key questions to community and business leaders in Calgary. I'm your host, Mario Toneguzzi, and joining me today is Colin McLean, who is co-founder of Banded Peak Brewing Company. Thanks very much for joining us, Colin.
Thanks for having me, Mario.
Tell me a little bit, first of all, about Banded Peak, how you started and why you started it.
We opened 3 years ago, and it started with myself and 2 other friends. We'd just been home brewing, which is a pretty common theme and a common story in craft beer. And you know, we came into a space next door to us where we are right now, and it was a homebrew club kind of thing. And there's about 12 guys all brewing and having a good time. And we decided to write a business plan and get real with it, take it to the bank. And ATB took the business plan and said yes. So the rest is kind of history.
How's business been since you started?
It's been, every year it's picked up a little more and more. A new tap room we just opened a year ago, I was telling you. And then, we're in retail accounts and draft accounts are growing, and we're looking to get out of province now. So things are all looking really good for us.
Now, I'm kind of like your typical Calgarian. I love my craft beer. Why is it that craft beer has become such a trend, I guess, and such a popular movement, especially in Calgary?
I think there's a couple things. Certainly the production floor that the government removed, that was 5,000 hectoliter. That was about 5 years ago they took that away. And so that allowed a lot of smaller brewers to kind of enter the game. And then I think Calgary, it's always had that kind of entrepreneurial spirit. And since the recession, I think a lot of people have kind of taken a look at what they're doing, and maybe a passion project is a little more worth their time than grinding away at a corporate downtown job. So
yeah, exactly.
That's kind of our story.
So, almost every time I look around these days, there seems to be another craft brewery opening up in Calgary. Is the market oversaturated?
I wouldn't say oversaturated. The word I kind of throw around is market maturity. How many restaurants can a city of 1.3 million people hold? No one really knows. And breweries are so different that there's 3 kind of pillars of their business. It's retail, on-premise, which is bars and restaurants, and then their tap room. And if those 3 pillars of their business are really strong, then they're going to succeed. But if one is faltering or a couple are faltering, then they might not be so lucky. There's a lot of restaurants out there that kind of have the same kind of thing.
So with all those craft breweries around in the city, what is it about you guys that differentiates yourself from others?
We try and make beers that are, first and foremost drinkable. That's why we got into this, is a love of drinking beer, and we don't. The beer's got to be good first, and then you can pick apart the nuance later. But if you're not getting that first taste, you're like, okay, yeah, this is good. We're making beer for that 99% of beer drinker kind of thing, not that 1% beer nerd kind of area. And then secondly, we're very involved in the community. Manchester, for start, we've dubbed it the Barley Belt. We work pretty hard to try and bring other breweries in here and kind of make this a district. And then we also work with a lot of outdoors groups and nature conservancy groups as well.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot for joining us today, Colin.
Thank you, Mario.
Thank you for joining us today on Calgary's Business, 5 Questions. I'm your host, Mario Toneguzzi. Join us next time.